In this tutorial screencast, I'll be using Tune Manager Pro and Ezy-FLASH Tune Editor to create a library of tunes which can then be programmed into the Ezy-FLASH for flashing into a vehicle. Our first screen here is Tune Manager Pro. I have the security key plugged in. You can see that because the shield here is green. If I click on that, it will give me information about the hardware security key, the serial number and the status of the certificate file, which would have been emailed to you when you purchased the Tune Manager Pro starter pack. So to start the Tune Editor program, we click Tuning, Launch Tune Editor. This is Ezy-FLASH Tune Editor. So to create a new library, you go File, Create New Library. Select a factory ROM image to start our tune library with. In this case I'm going to use an 08 STI. The very first tune in this library that is automatically created is the unmodified tune. This is the base file from which all the other tunes in this library are based around. In the Legal tab, enter the name of your tuner, the company and any copyright messages, and set to defaults if this is what you're going to be using most of the time in the future. Select the path of the library. I have a system here of recording the hardware security key serial number in the file name. Then we click Create. Now you may have noticed that I had the checkbox checked before that said Save in Secure Format, which means that only this particular dongle, in my case 1010, is able to open this tune library. This shield down here indicates that this tune library is secure. So I click on the unmodified file and I can open that. These are all the maps that are available for editing in the current user level. To change the user level, edit the preferences and change to normal or expert. More maps are shown on each of the higher user levels. The higher user levels include all of the lower user levels as well. For this demonstration I'm going to stick with basic. First of all, I need to save this tune. I'm going to create a valet tune which will have reduced speed and rev limits. This tune is saved in the same tune library. So now I have the valet tune open, ready for editing. The valet tune has speed and rev limits reduced from factory. I can quickly search for the maps related to this by typing limit in the filter box. And in this miscellaneous limits section of the rev limits and speed limits. So first of all, I'll edit the rev limits. These rev limits need to be about 3,500 RPM for a valet tune. I can do this quickly by selecting the entire map and typing X minus 3200. This will apply that formula to both cells. So the rev limit comes on at 3,500 and turns off at 3,400 RPM. Next I will change the speed limiting, which closes the throttle at these speed limits. And for a valet tune, going to cause the throttle reduction to come on at 60 kilometers an hour and turn off at 55. Any further notes on the valet tune can be performed by clicking the notes and editing those directly. Now save the tune. To confirm that the changes have been made from the unmodified tune, I'm going to open the unmodified tune from the tune library. The valet tune is already open. You can see that the unmodified tune is locked, meaning you cannot edit this tune. So now you can see that the valet and the unmodified tunes are both open. If I click on this button here, which is Compare Tune With, it will compare the two tunes and show all the differences. So there are two maps that are different. The rev limit map shows the difference between the two, and if you so wish you can check the deltas between them, also the speed limiting. So that looks like everything's changed correctly. So for the purpose of this example, I'll only create the one tune, which is the valet. I'll now close Tune Editor and go back to Tune Manager Pro. And we're going to create a set of tunes to program into the Ezy-FLASH. We're going to use the tunes that we created in the tune library as the source data for these tune sets. So click on the tune set we will be creating, select a file, change the file type to Tune Libraries. Select the tune library we just made. Of course, this depends on the hardware security key 1010 being plugged in. We'll start off by selecting the factory stock tune. It is always necessary to start off with this file before adding other tunes to the tune set. All the information is mostly filled in automatically for us. Even the copyright message has been filled out. BT in the copyright message is the initials of the tuner, in this case a person named Bob Tuner. We'll also change the name of the ROM set to STI08ADM, ADM meaning Australian Domestic Market, or EDM as well. In this case, this ROM covers both of those markets. And click Commit, and those changes are made to the ROM set. We're going to then add the valet tune that we created in the tune library to tune number 2. Select the valet tune. All the information again is filled in for us, including the help text. Commit changes. So now we have a tune set that has a single tune as well as our base tune. At this point, if we've made several different tunes in our tune library, we can add the tunes to the ROM set one at a time. This is a tune set, indicated by a collection of tunes. There could be several different tune sets for several different vehicle types. In this example, however, I am only showing one vehicle type. These tune sets form a tune bank. At this point, the tune bank is able to be saved as a file. The next step is to write these changes to the Ezy-FLASH Pro. I'm clicking on this button here, which is Write Changes to Ezy-FLASH. And with that, the Ezy-FLASH is then free to be able to go and reflash the vehicle.